What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream?
Hello everyone, I know it's been a while, but welcome back to a new Eternal Crusade update video for the 22nd of October. So this is patch 1.8.26. Now, let's get this out of the way immediately. Nothing new has changed. There's nothing in this. Nothing at all. It is a pathetic patch with very little updates or anything in it. There's no substance at all. But I'll give you a small opinion at the end, but it won't be too long because this game, unfortunately, hasn't gone anywhere in the months of giving it a break. Any months past that. So, there are a few highlights in the patch notes that I want to go over quickly. There's a new map. It says it's close quarters and fast paced. I haven't had a chance to play on it yet, and nor will I because I don't play this game anymore. But I feel like I want to stay with this game till the very end. The standard system has been reworked, so the squad leader will now be a lot more viable on the battlefield, and each different type of standard bonus will display a specific colour to help squad members acknowledge which bonus they're getting. And in addition to that, the standard buffs have been increased to encourage more team play. So that's good, right? That's a good change. The squad system did need a revamp. It needed a big change because no one knew what they were getting and no one cared. New players didn't even understand what it was, so I'm glad they changed that. Good. New successor chapter. Yeah, this is cosmetic only for Blood Angels only. The Flesh Tears is a successor chapter to the Blood Angels. I'll show you that. Unfortunately, this won't be one of the more highly edited videos since, well, as you notice, I've taken a break. It's just time restraints is really the big key here. So I think this is it. Yeah, this is them. So I can't equip this on my character because it's a successor chapter for the Blood Angels and I'm Ultramarines. It costs 10,000 and it looks slightly different. So well done to them for doing that. Well, there's that if you're really into getting shot in the head, because taking cover will not hide this thing. Anyway. New stun grenades have been unlocked. Now this is something I didn't know. So we're gonna go quickly into my normal one here. Now apparently stun grenades, so we'll see. Stuns everyone in a large radius without inflicting any lethal damage. Now I'm not sure how viable these are, or what the new effect is. In fact, I won't really be able to say much because the population in this game has dropped significantly since the last time I played as well. I'm not sure how many people are left playing, but I don't think there's no Eldar matches going on. What's up? Nope, no Eldar matches going on. No Chaos matches going on. And no Arc matches going on. Okay, so oh well, there's 10 people in here, so fair enough. That could be something. If you're interested in it, you could do that. But as you can see, it's pretty fucking dead. It's just not going anywhere. If I hit battle now, I'm gonna be waiting eternally. But sure, let's fucking throw it on there and see what happens. Sure. New weapons and cosmetics, they're detailed below. There is a polish pass globally. Okay, so apparently a lot of the weapons have been reskinned and a lot of the assets have been worked on, so they have the icons. With special attention to orcs, very good. LP costs have been reduced for some things, which I'll get to below. Balance changes map. Okay, so I don't want to go over all the new cosmetics because, well, there is one, which is the Phobos pattern bolt gun for the Ultramarines, which I think honestly looks more like it looks alright, you know, but this is a common thing with all the things for some reason. As you see, it's a different shade of blue to the thing, to the actual armor, so it looks a bit odd. And this isn't just for, you know, Ultramarines and all that. It's the same case with basically every race. For some reason, the colors don't match the color of the armor. Now, as you'll see, in fact, I'll show you the Blood Angels where it's not. It looks bad on the Blood Angels. Like, sorry, not that. That you'll see. It doesn't match it again. It's a much darker red. Like that matches it. So I don't know why they couldn't just do the same for that. Sorry, my bad. For that. it's a really, really awkward just design here, and it doesn't look good. Like they got like the focus pattern both going would look fine if it matched the color, but it doesn't, so it looks kind of odd. Anyway, everyone else got new things, and I checked the entire Space Marine roster. They got one new appearance. I'm gonna cancel that, there's no point. They got one new appearance. There we go, Aquila gem armor, and it looks good. Don't get me wrong, it looks good. Apart from the gem looking like a fucking Jaffa cake. But apart from that, it looks fine. But I don't know how long it's been since the last patch, and this is what they added for Space Marine customization, so good on them. Anyway, so the polish pass is a clusterfuck essentially. Going over them all would take quite a long time. Jesus. Basically, what I can say is it's VFX fixes, effects fixes, stuff like that, icon fixes, certain stuff like that. Nothing too much. Now, the LP cost on some Space Marine items have been reduced, so I'm going to go over them now. The Judas Malorm LP has been reduced. I believe the Judas Malorm is the... I'm sorry about how I'm sorry about how quickly I've had to do this. It just... There's real no point to continue playing this. And the amount of effort it takes to put in the edit in this would take me away from important things. So, it's more or less, you know, this, which again, I do apologise about. Okay, that has been reduced from 500 to 440. Which you can see but I've got the reduced thing. I don't know why it wasn't reduced in the first place. So, they finally caught up with everything. Well done, everyone. The Auric Blade has been reduced as well. Wait, that was... Oh my god, like, they really haven't really been keeping up, have they? And the Mastercraft Power Sword has been reduced. So, these two items have been reduced by 100 LP, which is great, you know. More stuff on the Jump Assault for the Space Marines. Power Axes, same treatment, 400 to 380. Space Marine Power Axes, Mastercrafter and Fenris pattern, LP decrease from 440 to 420, so 20 LP decrease. Chaos Power Axes have the same 20 LP decrease. Orc Electro Club have been increased from 370 to 400. Ghost Choppa LP decrease from 450 to 370. Orc Torpedo Axe and Bunny Choppa, LP decrease from 400 to 370. Orc Da Green Electrified Fixa. Orc Da Golden Fixa and Dead Shiny Electrified Clubber. LP decrease from 470 to 420. Orc Electrified Choppas. LP decrease from 400 to 380. Orc Get Prod LP increase from 370 to 420. And from here on out, the list of changes is so tiny that I'll go over them. I can easily go over them. So, number 1, decreased active duration of Chaos Force spell for sorcerers from 60 to 30 seconds. So it decreases a spell for the Chaos Sorcerer, which I'll show you now. In fact, I believe it's that when I played this game, and I played I actually loved Sorcerer. Sorcerer is one of my favourite classes to play. Was it this? Chaos Force fell from 60 to 30 seconds, so they nerfed the hell out of this spell, which is fine. Remove the ability to detonate grenades by shooting at them. Ooh. Well, I mean, that's just... See, now, I'm going to quickly say something here. So, no one in their right mind, really, ever brought frag grenades, right? Because frag grenades have been so heavily nerfed and they're so behind everything in the fucking game. Orcs have too much toughness, Chaos have too much toughness, and Eldar are too mobile to effectively be hit by grenades. The one reason almost everyone brought them is because you'd shoot them. So now that they've basically taken away the utility from the frag grenades, I don't think they've anything left. In fact, I just don't see a point of if you people bring in support servo skulls, because if you don't know, these things massively increase damage that you deal against opponents. When I played with my guild, these fucking things cleared rooms. Only squad leaders were meant to bring them, but I brought them because in a messy situation, it did way more for you than a frag grenade did. If you got hit on an enemy with your knife in melee, and you toss one of these down, and you parried in melee to melee trip, you could actually have a fighting chance against them, rather than be completely useless with a bad knife, because the knife is still useless. You know, it's not that great of a weapon at all. Anyway, moving on. So that's a massive nerf to grenades overall. Fuel regeneration rate buffed for jetpack assault, raptors, and stormboy. Okay. Blight grenades decrease the amount of poison element, lowered the VFX duration. That's another nerf. Reaper launchers decreased the damage of the star shot in infantry and prevented one-shot capability. Okay, I don't know if it's still a thing, but when I played, those Eldar grenade heavy weapons were disgusting because they just cleared rooms and shot a lot of times. So maybe I'm glad, maybe I'm not. Maybe the Eldar have been rightly so nerfed by now. I don't know. I'm not saying they're OP anymore. Just from when I played months ago, it was awful. So we'll see. Reaper launches increased charge time of star shots. Cannon def guns decreased damage on infantry and prevented one-shot capability. Rocket launches decreased damage on infantry and prevented one-shot capability. But see, here's my problem: the rocket launchers. So I'm now not sure how that works. Skip a launcher, overall improvements to its behaviour. I don't know what that means. You have to go into the game and check that. Banshee's Scream updated. Cooldown is 50% shorter, but the debuff duration has been decreased by 33%. And the Banshees receive 15 more health points. Not 15%, 15 more. So 15 more health points, fine. Maybe I can survive a few things now. And finally, we're on the map. Fix the size changes. Tours polished point A outdoors to improve pacing around the cliff and the small bridge area. Tours added a new route to the wall by point A fallback spawn. Garrison prevented vehicles from reaching the deployment zone on the bridge. Garrison changed blood decals of Tyranid dummies. Garrison added blood spotter below the Tyranid dummies in the PvE tutorial room. Agathino prevented access to the bunker. Pegasus Station recovered. Added small rocks in the environment. And finally, Ellipsis fixed fire damage on braziers. So the majority of this patch is that massive list of VFX changes. Sorry, VFX changes. No, sorry, VFX changes, and icon quality of life improvements and stuff like that. So it's basically appearance cosmetic VFX have been updated. Fine, that's great and all like that. So that's the patch. If you want to stick around for my opinion, which I'm going to give right now, you're more than welcome to. But that is the end of all the patch notes, and if that's where you end the video, thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you soon, because as you know, my upload schedule's been a wee bit wonky here and there. Anyway, my opinion, this patch has done nothing for the game. This patch is the patch that should have been released a few months after the game came out. This is a patch that is just so lacking in content, and in fact the only thing you can brag about is a new map and maybe that successor chapter. But let's be honest, that's how we look at the successor chapter. This is what I have most regrets about. Look at it. Now, if you can't see what's really majorly wrong comparing maybe a year's worth of work to what they've got now, it's the fact that it's a black helmet, black shoulder pads, and a black backpack. And that's it. Everything else is unchanged. So I'm not quite sure what they were doing. It did not take this long just to make this. But I get that people they did need to improve, you know, the icons and stuff like that for the orcs. In fact, let's pop over and have a quick check at the orcs. And I understand they needed that, right? But my God, it's pathetic. This patch is pathetic. There's nothing. There's no substance. There's barely anything new. It's awful. It is really bad. And apparently the lag has been bad as of recent. Or I wouldn't know. I'm not playing this game anymore. So yes, the icons have been changed a wee bit. Well done, everyone. I hope they change the fuck out of this death gun. Because apparently well, I know for a fact this thing's this is the Terror. The Daka death gun. Or was the, I think it came in a war game, or sorry, a package, what do you call them? Do Orcs still have? So I went to inventory and said, yeah, and I had to go to store, sorry. So yeah, they've still only got one hero available. War gear. Supply drops with bundles. Oh, is this new or is this? I'm not sure. Yeah, wouldn't right now, don't have any requisition to spend. But yeah, so they needed these, right? But this should have came out a few months after the Orcs came out. Not a last ditch effort to save this game. In fact, I don't even know why they bothered with this patch. But I suppose it is because, if you don't know, Behaviour actually released a new game called Death Guard, I believe, and apparently it flopped hard. And I think they might start shifting people back onto this development. And the game isn't dead yet, but it's on life support. In fact, they're on the brink of just taking it off of life support. The community just doesn't want to support a game like this anymore. It's definitely had its time and past. As you see, VM pretty much have fully abandoned this game, apart from a few nights when they get together and play it, which I don't even think is still on anymore because there's no one to play against. Thank you for that. There's someone doing something next door, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm a bit busy, so this is the time I get to record. So again, it's all appearance and no substance to this patch, and it's a sad state of affairs. This game that I once supported and gave attention to and really wanted to succeed the best it has fallen into this. And the Steam Workshop, no, if you're about to ask, has had no updates, and there's nothing on it, and there's no information given. Now, it was a bad patch, and that's it. I don't want to get more into it because it's just going to be more negativity. I'm sorry about the upload schedule. I've been busy. I've just been back to my course and stuff like that. I've had things to do, job wise, and I'm really sorry about not uploading as much. I do want to start uploading again, and I had a few ideas, but they're for certain games, and it's hard to focus on that at the moment because certain things have impeded me. But for the people who've stuck around, thank you so much for sticking around, and I'm sorry for not giving you what you wanted. And hopefully in the coming months, maybe I'll stream again, maybe I'll do something like that. But I am sorry. I am still here and I'm still alive, so stay tuned and hopefully there'll be something in the future. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care now.